Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening all. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Sir, I uploaded my doubt, sir. Can you explain it last 10 minutes?
Sure, sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, till what we have discussed yesterday?
Sir, we have to.
Sir, yesterday we discussed kite, sir.
Yes, sir. We started kite, sir.
Sorry, till kite.
Yes, sir.
We just started, sir, kite.
Very good. Okay, we'll get into that. Yes. So we started kite and till kite we have discussed. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So and we started properties of diagonal properties of parallelogram as well, isn't it?
The property is completed, sir. Proof also we did, sir, for parallelogram.
Yes, we did one proof as well. So okay. So first we need to have proper grip on our syllabus so that we can move ahead. Everyone look at the screen. Yes, coming to the quadrilaterals, to the diagonal divide the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. This two we have done. So in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and conversely. Okay, parallelogram opposite angles are equal and conversely. Quadrilateral is a parallelogram if pair of opposite sides. If pair of its opposite sides is parallel and equal. Okay. So in a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other and conversely. Diagonals bisect each other and conversely. So in a triangle, the line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides is parallel to the third side. Okay. We'll learn all this now. And what is the property we have learned? Parallelogram in parallelogram, what I said, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Guys, I'm writing in a short way. You please fill it. You write fully. Okay. I'm writing in a short way. You have to write fully. Parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallelogram are equal. So look at this now.
Sir, sir will put two lines and then put GM, right? For shortcut of parallelogram.
You can put anything, man. No problem. What is there? That is not matter over there. You can write anything, no problem. To denote a shortcut, I'm just denoting like that. You can write fully. Okay. So if ABCD is a parallelogram here, so here I have two triangles. What are they? Oof, look at this. Here two triangles. What are they? Triangle ABC and triangle CDE. Okay. Here AC is a common side. Or else you say common side. And look at this here. Angle B or not BAC. BCA is equal DAC. How can I say? Look at this here. These are alternate angles. If I extend like this, look at this here. This one and this one, alternate angles or not?
Yes, sir.
Alternate angles. So these are alternate. Now
So दादा पुढे
BAC is equal to DCA. BAC this is also alternate angles only. Okay. Now by using what rule? You can say two angles I have here. Angle, side angle, AAC. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDE. Very simple. So here what is opposite sides? Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal, I said. So now these two will be equal.
AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC
Just by using
by CPC.
angle, side angle rule. So what are the angles I have here? This one and this one. I have angle, side angle, or you say angle, side angle. Anything is correct. Okay. BCA, BAC, DCA. From these two triangles. Yes or no? Very simple. So next, and one more property what we have learned. Opposite angles also equal here. Opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. Okay, so look at this now. Any doubts? Yes, proofs are not that much important for you, but still you need to understand how we are coming, how we are getting that. Okay, chalo. So again you take same thing, A, B, C, D. So look at this here. Angles, you take angle 1, angle 2, you say this angle 3, angle 4. Okay, so I have 4 angles here. So from the parallelogram, this parallelogram, here AB is equal to, so AB is parallel to CD, I know that. Yes or no? And if I say like, if these two are parallel lines, if I extend this one and this one, extend this one, AC is going to be a transversal line now. Yes or no? Listen to me carefully here. Observe the things
Yes, sir.
carefully. If these two are parallel lines, look at this. If I extend AC, so here AD and BC are parallel to each other, or you say extend these two now. Look at this here. AB and CD are parallel. AC is a transversal line. Yes or no? AC transversal line. All right. So now transversal line means what? In opposite alternate interior angles equal here. 1 and 3 will be equal. And
Sir, here I have a doubt.
1 second. 2 is equal to 4. Since these are, tell me.
Sir, like in that figure, co-interior angles are angle 2 and angle 3, right?
1 second. Yeah. Alternate interior angles are equal. Yes.
So then the sum of angle 2 plus 3 should be equal to 180, right?
Sum of 2 plus this angle, angle B as well.
Yes, sir. So like for these two lines to be parallel, angle 2 plus angle 3 should be equal to 180 degrees, right? Co-interior angles. So then the angle ABC is also excluded then, right, sir? Then how is it parallel, sir?
No, look at this here. You now can you see DC and AB are parallel? Yes or no?
Okay, sir. Yeah, okay.
Now DC and AD are parallel. If you say that, look at this here. Let me, no, we extended wrongly then. Let me see. Look at this here. Here I took AB and CD, this line. This. Look at this. Okay, now perfect. So here, if even you take CD line or AB line or AD line, BC line, anything is fine. So both are parallel. So now if I take these two lines, this line and this line, this is also a parallel. This is a transversal line. If you take look at the blue color line now, this one and this one, also this is a transversal line. That's a common anyhow. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You understand? So if you compare it
Yes,
like that, then of course it is coming, right? So now let me write. Now you understand that.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sir. Understood, sir.
Got
The
it?
exterior part is also included in that co-interior part.
Huh. So look at this here. Now if I say angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. Yes, sir. Do you agree with my point? Opposite. Now and now, so since it is the case, now can I say angle 1 plus angle 2 is nothing but what? BCD. Angle BCD is equal to angle BAD. Yes or no? So similarly, ADC is equal to ADC is equal to A, B, C. Look at this here. D is equal to B here. C is equal to A here. All right. Yes or no? Opposite interior angles are equal. Opposite. Yes. Very simple case. Need not to think much. Don't make it so complicated. Opposite angles. So whenever two lines are parallel and one transversal line is passing through that. All right. Whenever
Yes, sir.
so whenever two lines are, look at these two parallel, two lines are parallel. So two transversal lines are there. So in this case, opposite angles will be equal. So clearly you can understand here. Look at this here. Two parallel lines. These two are parallel. These two are parallel. This is a transversal for both. Yes or no? So whenever that is the case, so 1 and 3 will be equal, 2 and 4 will be equal. So sum of these two will be, of course, equal. Opposite angle will be equal, yes or no? So for proving that, we are taking individually 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4. But the case is what actually? So whenever two lines are parallel and one transfer line is passing through them, opposite angles will be equal. So that is the reason we can say that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Very simple. Clear? Shall we make a move forward?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Next, diagonals of parallelogram. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Diagonals of bisect each other. Look at this here. We look at this here. We got 1 is equal to 3 when if AB is parallel to CD. If AB is parallel to CD, this is what happening. If BC is parallel to DA, this is what happening. Yes or no? Yes or no? Clear?
Yes.
Now look at this. So let me take. Here A, B, C, D. Okay. So what is saying here? Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So they'll be bisecting. Yes, they are bisecting each other. So bisecting means whatever the length you have, let it be. Look at this. Let me say this is 1, 2, or you take like this. Here also some angle I'm getting. Yes or no? So you give the names of this.
Sure, X and Y.
Anything you can give. Look at this here. Now this is my center here. So I have 4 triangles now. So what are they? Look at this. From triangle, this triangle, you take downside triangle. This triangle you take. From triangle A, O, B, and angle this triangle, opposite triangles. Angle COD. Here, look at this now. So whatever the angle we have here, look at, let me say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have given the angle names like this. All right. So here angle 3 is equal to angle 1 or angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles. Yes or no? Now look at this here. Now if you just consider like this, angle 1 second. Angle 5 and 6 will be equal. What are these vertically opposite? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now here AB is equal to CD. Opposite sides.
Yes, sir.
Opposite sides of parallelogram equal. What I'm trying to do here, diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. So that now by using what rule? Look at this here. I have two angles and one side.
That these.
I have two angles. So from these two triangles, guys, I'm talking about these two triangles. From these two triangles, and so I have two angles and one side. So AAS rule.
Yes, sir. Angle side, angle side.
What are the angles you have here? What are the angles? By using AAS rule, we can say that triangle A is or no? Triangle AOB is equivalent to triangle COD. Okay, so now here look at this here. Since that is the case, can you write now from those two triangles? Can I write OB is equal to OD and OA is equal to OC? Here,
Yes, sir.
this will be equal to OC and this will be equal to this. Yes or no? Yes or no from those two
Yes.
triangles?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is happening here? It is bisecting means dividing into equal parts. Beta, look at this here. What is the meaning of bisecting is? Look at this here. This part will be equal to this part. This part will be equal to this part. That is a bisecting. Clear? Bisecting is dividing into equal parts. So that is what we proved here now. Now by using this, one second. By using congruency, what is the meaning of this? All sides will be equal. So these two triangles are similar to each other. What are they? This triangle AOB triangle, COD triangle. From these two triangles, OB is equal to OD. OC is equal to OA. This is what? Proof. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can just prove by using these properties actually. Okay. Okay, we have this one now. Next, we'll talk about what we have here next. So we proved opposite angles are opposite sides and angles. Diagonal bisect each other. So quadrilateral is a parallelogram if pair of opposite angles are parallel and equal. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if pair of opposite sides and pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. Yes, correct only, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So next, in a triangle, line segment joining the midpoint of any two sides is a parallel to the third side, and in half of it is a converse. Okay, look at this. Next, so whatever the syllabus is given, we will try to learn that. Guys, we'll learn now. I'll give you the properties of rhombus, but we did not ask us to do anything about it, so we'll do rhombus. Those are properties of rhombus. Properties of rhombus. What is the properties of rhombus? here A, B, C, and D. Okay. So now look at this will be perpendicular. This will be perpendicular. This always a perpendicular. Now look at this. This will be equal to this. This all sides will be equal. Now look at this.
So both the diagonals are equal to each other.
Yes, of course. Look at it here. Now what a first and foremost property is what? It is like a square only. Yes, sir. In a parallelogram, what will happen? This no parallelogram. Just now we proved, right? Rhombus is a kind of parallelogram. You understand? Yes or no? So now if you take these
Yes,
two
sir.
triangles, now this will be equal to that will be no, say similarly you get OB is equal to OD, OA is equal to OC kind of thing you get. If you take this triangle and this triangle also, you get the same thing I'm saying. So similarly in rhombus also, if you compare like that, 110% will be equal only. So look at this. The first property is diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles. All right. Next. So only we have this one. Now properties of rectangle. What one more property? What you can write? All sides of a rhombus will be equal. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Answer that. Next, very simple. Those are done. 1 second. Thank you, Taruni. So I forgot to record. Look at this here. So we started a proof here, right? So what is the line? What is this midpoint theorem? The line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side, and half the third side. So this pink color will be half of to that yellow color line. So that is what the theorem says here. So I just extended FT in such a way that EF is equal to FD. So after that, so I took two triangles, this one and this one. So from that AF is equal to CF since they are midpoints of AC. So from that AF, these are vertical angles, both are AFE and CFD. So here EF is equal to EF. By using SAS rule, I can say that these two are congruents. Now again from these two angles are equal here. Why? Because these two are since they are congruent to each other, this angle will be equal to this angle. And again, and KD CD is equal to EA. EA is equal to EB since the midpoint of AB. So again here DC is parallel to AE and as well as AB. So these are alternate interior angles. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that here EF is half of the BC. DC parallel to AE. Okay, fine. Next, can I say DC parallel to EB? We wrote here. Not AB. You can write EB here or AB or B. Yes or no? B. DC is parallel to AE. DC is parallel to BE. Okay. So now can I say now these two are parallel to each other? Now can I say EB, this one. Listen to me carefully. This blue color shaded
Sir,
part.
we are unable to see them. Okay, yeah, now it's visible.
Now this one is what my parallelogram.
Yes, sir.
This is a parallelogram now. So not A B C D, sorry. What is that? E B C D is a parallelogram. Since it's a parallelogram, look at this here. If it is a parallelogram, here clearly I could say that BC is equal to what? BC is equal to ED, opposite angle, I mean opposite sides. And BC is parallel to ED as well. Yes or no? Now here, now can I say here BC can be written as what? Guys, BC can be written as what? Here BC is equal to EF plus FD. You understand my point? Hello. Here
Yes, sir.
this plus this BC is equal to. Now can I substitute BC here? So let us say this is star equation. From the star equation, EF plus FT is equal to ED. Okay. So here EF, what we know here? EF is equal to DF, right? EF is equal to DF or not? EF is
Yes.
equal to DF or not?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. We
So-
constructed it.
EF plus EF is equal to ED. So 2 times of EF is equal to ED. So EF is equal to what? After this, very simple, half of ED.
Half of AD. And BC is equal to half of ED. The
Sorry.
EF length is, sir, ED length is total BC or something?
EF is equal to half of, yes, correct only. That's what we need. Here, this, look at this here. This proof, this 1 second, let me change the color again. This green color will be half of BC. That is what we proved here. Now what you are saying? And here, look at what we have to prove again. And we can say that. And EF is parallel to
The
B.
doubt, sir.
1 second. EF is parallel to BC. Hence proved.
Sir, can you please show the diagram once again?
Yeah. Tell me. Make it fast.
Yes, I understand now.
Yes. So this is what theorem, guys. So with this, we have done with our part, theoretical part. Tomorrow, I'll be starting with the questions. Next class, I'll be starting with the question. Last but not least, tomorrow, few of you will be having an extra class. I'll be posting their names in the group. So those children should join. Tomorrow is a holiday for everyone, I think so. So
Yes, sir.
so probably I'll be posting the names, few of your names. So those children must join the class. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I hope you understood this one, right, guys? You
Yes, I
you-
understood.
You go through this, each and every point clearly written over here. So multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4 diagrams I have drawn. Same diagrams, no change in diagram. Why? Because so we should not get confused by looking at the theory whatever you have written. So if you look at the diagram, immediately you should understand. That is the reason I just copy pasted, diagrams for multiple times. Please go through this. Okay.
Okay, so please post the notes.
Definitely. Every day I post within once every day, whenever you have class every day, before 7:45, you will be having notes. Whenever you have
Okay,
class,
sir.
before
Bye,
Sir,
7:45.
this Sunday, which chapters for test?
Yes, we'll go for quadrilaterals.
Okay, sir.
Probably quadrilaterals. Is it fine or no? Not quadrilaterals.
So we'll
Next
do
week.
quadrilateral.
So can we do quadrilaterals next week?
Yeah. Why? Because we didn't
I'm
solve
not-
questions. No problem.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. So no problem. Quadrilaterals we'll have next week. So probably this week we'll have any chapter. If you are in any chapter you want me to. 2
Sir,
chapters.
randomly you can give some chapters. Sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
any random chapter you can pick and read.
Yeah, which
From
chapter?
first term, sir.
We didn't. Yes, we didn't. Which chapter we didn't write? Triangles we wrote.
Sir,
Sir, we wrote everything. Yes, sir, statistics. is
Statistics, we didn't write too much, sir. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
so
go.
you can-
We'll go for a statistics then. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And
Okay,
thank
sir.
you.
Can you present the screen back again?
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Sir, can you present the screen again?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you copying?
Yes, sir.
I'll post the notes. Don't worry. Need not to worry. I'll post the notes. You can just take it from there.
No, sir, I've already copied, so.
Okay.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Take care.
Modita, feeling sleepy? All right. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Modita ji, feeling sleepy? Are you listening?
Thank you,
Natal?
sir.
Yes, sir. She made me sleep.
All right.